So I get this question all the time, and I'm sure it affects many artists, whether you're traditional or digital. And that is, do you have any tips for a lack of ideas? I often stare at my iPad and trying to figure out what to draw. Now, that is the same again, whether or not you're a traditional artist or a digital artist. It can be hard to think of something to draw. And that is where I think that the problem is the fact that you're trying to think of something to draw rather than being given something to draw. Now, I want to share with you today an app that I really love that I think solves this problem. Now, the app itself is called Sketchaday. Now, the basic principle is that you get a daily prompt. The prompt can be anything, and then you can create a design on what you think that that prompt means. And then you can submit your finished creations into the app, into the community, and receive some likes and comments in exchange. Now, it's available, as you can see, for both Android and iOS. So that's awesome. Everybody's covered. And if we actually take a look into the app itself, we start off with the challenges section. And this is where you'll find the daily prompts. So in here, for example, the daily prompt for today is partner. And you can scroll through some of the top results for that and see other people's interpretation of what they think that that prompt means. So being given a prompt is a better way than trying to come up with something to draw. You have to follow what it is that they're trying to get you to draw, and it may cause you to draw something that you've never drawn before. Now, you can actually go ahead and expand on the daily prompt if you want. You can go in here and you can scroll through some of the new entries. You can take a look at those. You can also find from new artists, and you can also go ahead and find some of the top rated ones in that category. And it's awesome to see everybody's just different interpretations of what a prompt means to them. If we take a look as well, you can see it by different mediums such as acrylic paints. You can also upload with digital art as well into a digital category. So that then benefits us iPad users. So if we go back to the challenges tab, you can see today's prompt, but you can also take a look at see upcoming prompts. So you can see a few into the future. So tomorrow's is Admiral, and they give you a few ideas ahead of time. They give you a few things that maybe sort of match that prompt, and then you can go ahead and see if anything there sparks any sort of creativity. And you can then see by watching just a simple ad the upcoming prompts for every date. So you don't have to do it on the day and do it on the fly. You can maybe prepare a little bit more and find some that you really like, and then you can go ahead and crack on with a design for that. And then you can also go here to the Stuck for Ideas to see today's creativity hint. And then in there, you can open up a cookie and it will just give you a few different things just to maybe spark some creativity. Now, as I mentioned, you can go ahead and post your creations to your profile. And I don't always post them. Sometimes I'll drop in here and see if there's anything that matches a design maybe that I've already done. But you can post a few of your creations in here. You can get some likes and comments from the rest of the community. And a few of them, they may do okay. Some of the ones a little bit further down, for example, around about these ones here, where this was the very first one I did, which was a bottle of Corona. Now, the actual prompt for that day was a bottle, and that was one of the first ones I did, and you'll get some nice comments from the community. And overall, it's a really fun community to be a part of. There is the Discover tab as well, where if you are subscribed, you get some extra benefits and you can chat with other users. So you can go ahead and subscribe. You can also see some of the top artists for the week and then view their profile as well. So you'll be able to see other people's concepts and styles for maybe the same things that you drew. And then we also have an option here for Learn, where I believe they share a few tips and tricks on drawing certain things, maybe even in certain styles as well. So there's lots in here that can really spark some creativity. There is a store as well where you can buy certain accessories, but we'll skip over that one there. And then there's your comments thread as well on the right hand side here. So you can see all of the comments on your posts that you've made. And again, you don't have to post your creations. You could just leave them on your iPad or in your sketchbook, wherever you are. But the fact of getting something that you haven't really thought of or had to think of really is a game changer. It just helps you just get on board with something. And as I said in the intro, I think the biggest problem a lot of the time is trying to think of something to draw rather than having something to draw. So that is a look at the Sketchaday app, just one of the many tools that I use to try and push my limits a little bit, take me out of my comfort zone and draw something I maybe didn't even anticipate drawing. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the app. I'll leave a link in the description as well if you want to check out the app. And with all that said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.